Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Office Bloke Aidan.
I'm G.
Alright, G, here we are, and Aidan. Here we are doing a bit more Beardmeatsfood.
Yes.
Yeah, the guy's a monster. Big eater.
Yeah.
Little
It's
guy.
actually his most viewed video, isn't it?
This is
we
his
haven't
most viewed
seen
video,
this
yeah,
one.
we've not seen it yet. Yeah, I guess he's down in Bristol in the UK, doing a bit of food eating
Place
down there.
looks stunning.
Yeah, it's a...
Is it a
It's
hotel?
very Bristol.
well, we've been at Bristol.
Have you?
Yeah, I went with you.
Oh right, well I've not really. Yeah, we've been
Call
to.
us for being forgetful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that was I didn't go to Bristol. I went to Bristol, but I didn't see Bristol. It's like saying you went to London, but you only went to the Watford Stadium.
Yeah, I went to Bristol. I've been at Bristol before. Been at Bristol a few times. But anyway, this is the Undefeated Grand Champion Barbecue Challenge.
Wonder what they got on it.
This one's surely big.
A Grand Champion Barbecue Challenge has to be substantial.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you've got to have like lots of chicken, steak, sausages.
Yeah, burgers.
Yeah.
You've got to have all kinds of stuff that you'd
Yeah.
see on a barbecue.
How often do you see chicken on a barbecue?
All the time.
loads of-
I didn't really think it was.
You've
that
never
big.
heard of barbecue chicken?
Yeah, but that's just the sauce, isn't it?
No.
That's just
Style
the
of
flavour
cooking
of
it.
sauce. I
Style
thought
of
it was the
cooking it.
flavour of sauce.
It's cooking style barbecue chicken.
Ready?
Yeah.
What does it say?
The speed limit is 8 3/4.
That is like Harry Potter 8 and what the heck is 8 3/4? This is what happens.
Speed bump! Woohoo!
This is what happens when I give you the card and say you pick a hotel. Do you think this might be a bit much? It's not even a hotel, it's more like a castle, a chateau or something. Book a hotel room, I said. She lands us in a Terry Pratchett novel. Look at this place. I feel like I'm in Rincewind's library or something.
You love it.
Why is everything so yellow in
I love places like
Yeah,
that.
I do.
here? Oh, very funny. Why is there a seal on the door? That's weird.
Oh, it's all COVID, isn't it?
That's a
Yeah.
pretty nice. Whoa. Look at that. Old school telephone. Right.
I wouldn't even know how to
Yeah,
use
sounds-
that.
I was just going to say, I bet you, if I said to you, ring Dad, you wouldn't even know how to use
Yeah,
that.
well, I mean, first of all, I don't know his number, so.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
I'm guessing you just put like
Private.
the circle bit where the number is, and then just keep changing it.
Yeah, but where do you change it to?
There's like certain numbers all around it, and like a circle, and there's like a hole.
So let's
It's
say
like
you've
first
done
number's O, I'll put the circle on O, then I'll put the circle on 7, then I'll put the circle on 3, then I'll put the circle on 4. If you want to call them, circle of 3.
That's how it works.
No.
No.
What do I do?
What
then?
you do, you put your finger in 7, where the circle is on 7. So let's say you want to dial 770.
Right.
You put your finger in 7, and then bring it all the way down to the end, and then let go. And then finger in 7 again, bring it all the way down to the end, and then let go, and it goes back. And that'll be 7, Then you put your finger on 0, dial it all the way down, let go, and it'll go all the way back, and that'll be down in 770. For example.
I wouldn't know how to dial anything else then.
No. What do you mean anything else? You don't
How-
have,
you
you don't
just-
have your
you
own
just-
770. If you want to do
No,
4,
I know,
you do
but
it
you
in 4.
just said you just described the same thing to put a 7 than it is to put a 0.
No.
No,
All
it's
the numbers
all
have got,
different
they're all in
things. So if
circles,
you
all the
do it-
numbers are all the way around, like a clock.
So if it's 1, you go
Right,
like that.
we're talking, it doesn't really matter, I'm never going to use one.
Long day ahead of us tomorrow. Alright, thanks to Lady Snores a lot over here. I must have had, I don't know, 2 hours sleep last night, but thankfully
How you feeling, mate?
fueled by about, I don't know, 6 espressos this morning. So I'm ready for this one. I'm a little nervous though because it's undefeated.
Looks like he's got up
Hundreds
early
of people
for
have asked me
it.
to
Yeah.
do it, and I don't want to get too graphic, but
Undefeated.
not much of yesterday's challenge has exited my body. So fingers crossed, it'll be all right. It looks delicious, so I'm sure I'll do fine and dandy. Alright, so today I'm at Bear Grylls in Bristol. Is that named after the explorer? It's not like a play on words. I'm a big fan of Bear Grylls.
Bonier.
Anyway, I'm doing their. Has it got a name? Like a special
How are you
name?
going to eat that burger?
Just the Bear Grylls challenge. He says just the Bear Grylls.
It's got no
challenge.
chicken
Look
on
at
it.
the size of it. This
Stick
is
it
huge.
apart.
You get 60 minutes to do it, right? 1 hour on the clock. If not, it's 45 quid. Yep. All right, and they put up like a little shrine to you somewhere, I assume, because nobody's done it yet, right? Oh, I hope I can be the first because, I mean, it does look delicious. I can't wait to get stuck into it.
Bread.
Oh yeah, and bread too. All right, let's get underway.
Need a drink.
Yeah.
What's up, Army? Welcome back to episode number 2 in what I guess you could call the trip to Bristol mini-series. I know it doesn't sound that glamorous, but anyway,
It's not
this
brisket.
is the one I
Yeah.
think everyone's been waiting for. I think over 400 people must have tagged me in this on social media, so I thought, you know what, let's bite the bullet, get down there, and give it a crack.
Jeez.
Oh, look at those ribs. That's just half the rack as well. Anyway, yeah, this thing has been it's been all over social media. I would be surprised if you're watching this now and you haven't seen it at some point. It's been around
So
for
everything on there's
I
fillings.
wanna say
Yeah.
like a quarter year, maybe a little longer. But it's at a place called Bear Grylls in Bristol. They have a couple of other locations.
The only thing don't like about that is because ribs is like questionable whether it's finished
Finished
or
or
not.
not, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I was just going to say the same.
Yeah.
At what point does the judge say that, yeah, that's finished?
Yeah.
You know when it's
Yeah.
finished.
I
and
feel
what's
like
not.
he eats it all.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
no-
yeah.
no
I'm
doubt.
not sure if the other locations do this.
Same as chicken
particular
wings.
Yeah.
challenge, but either way, it's undefeated, right? And the whole shtick seems to be the consensus online is that this cannot be done, right?
Takes a
like,
while
no,
to eat as well.
I
Yeah.
need to get down there and at least
has got an hour,
have a
though.
crack at it. So that's what I'm doing today. This thing,
That's more than
I
enough
can't
time,
really
yeah.
itemize every single thing on it. As you can see, it's got one huge burger on there, a full rack of ribs, which I'm getting stuck into now, some chicken wings, pulled pork, brisket, burnt ends, 2 different types of fries. I think one bowl had cheese and bacon on top, the other one I forget, and some bread rolls for like no reason. Dinner rolls on there, I don't know why, but onion rings as well. And you get an hour to do it. If you finish it, you don't even get a t-shirt, but you do get the meal free. You're supposed to be encouraging me with this. Oh man, it's 6 minutes in, 7 minutes in.
Yeah.
I think that's a little early to be relying on Mrs. Beard for for cheerleading duties. But I've got a decent amount of it down. I forgot the hot links as well, sausages, and of course, corn on the cob.
I love corn.
Yeah,
on the
same.
cob.
They're really crispy wings, so you can't umbrella them. It's hard. Yeah, they would not succumb to my wizardly technique. They were delicious though. I very much enjoyed the wings. My beard alright? What a question. Is my beard okay? Lindsay's like, not really, but it'll do. I'm telling you, right now, compared to the end of this video, this is looking positively slick by comparison because it does start to get a little bit
10 minutes
hectic.
in.
Yeah.
I'll warn you. But right now, I'm making good pace, right? I'm still enjoying it at this point. But let me tell you, the fries, you wouldn't believe how many fries are in those bowls right there. It's ridiculous. So far, I'm all right.
Right, well, let's talk in more eating.
I don't really know what this is. They call that a burger patty, Adam. I think I'm going to just succumb to some temporary retrograde culinary amnesia right there. I think what I meant to say was, I don't know what's on
He's
it.
just eating a burger patty in
Yeah.
like
It's
10
it was,
seconds.
a pretty standard thing. It was crispy onions, some barbecue sauce, bacon, cheese. The barbecue sauce was delicious though. It was almost kind of gingery, very peppery, but you know that was very enjoyable. There's some green stuff on there as well. I mean, I've had about enough of that this month, but yeah, it's pretty good.
I just realised it's got burnt ends on top.
Not surprising that Mrs. Beard has never heard of burnt ends before. She's not really into barbecue cuisine.
It's just got like a
Or, you know,
veggie
anything
sandwich
that's
now.
not potato, but yeah, the burnt ends. There were way more of these
Well, it's
on
gonna
my
be
meals
close this
than there
year,
in
I
the
think.
picture. But
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
doesn't
complaining, they were
look
pretty
as
good.
convincing as
I
normal.
feel like a dog, you know, one of those doggy toothbrush things.
If I'm telling you it's clean, then it's clean.
Okay, if you say so, boss. Oh, right. Just to make myself feel better, I'm gonna put everything on one tray apart from the corn. At least it looks like I've eaten something now. Oh man, so many of them.
Jesus.
That's a lot of
There's
chips.
2 bowls of that.
Look at the size of the pile though.
No wonder no one's finished
this is
it.
the
I
part
don't
I'm
think he's
thinking-
gonna do
I recall
this.
it very clearly. I'm thinking, oh, this is just gonna end really.
Them
really
chips look good though.
Yeah,
in a
they
grim
do.
fashion, because that's a lot of fries, right? And that's not the only portion. There's another one to go, and they weren't bad as far as fries go, but I just knew it would get really, really rough by the end.
Oh,
He's
man.
doing well, but he's slowing.
That
Yeah.
carrot's gonna smell so bad on the way home. I'm confident once I've eaten these, it's like back to square one.
Yeah, this is one of those. If you're gonna do this one, I mean, I would recommend maybe if this is gonna be your first food challenge, don't try
do
this
that,
one,
no.
because you know it's a pretty top end one. But yeah, the worst part of this is, look at that. Psychologically, that does bad things.
When you're making this as a food challenge and you decided what you're going to put in it, surely they've made that and thought no one can physically
one's
do
gonna eat
this.
this.
Yeah.
No one can finish this.
I think what it is it's number one. It's a bit of like a novelty. It attracts people to your restaurant,
It also makes you pay a lot of money.
and it's
But
45
I think
quid.
I think
Yeah,
like
or
all them
45.
separately sold separately would be more than 45 quid.
Maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
a rack of
I-
ribs
I-
is like 20 quid.
Yeah,
I,
maybe.
I think they would as well. But I think they do it because they know people are not going to do it, and they still have to pay £45.
Yeah, they want people to come down and try it,
Yeah.
don't they? They want people. You're going to get loads of people that come down, big
Yeah.
fights that go, I can eat, look,
Yeah.
you know, all this kind of stuff. And the fights go down, they can't do it. And then
Yeah.
the skinny guys come down and they
Yeah.
smash it out of the
Yeah.
park. The only way I compare these is like, you know, when you get a regular car mechanic who tries to change a wheel, or if you go and try and change a wheel on your
Right.
car, by the time you get your jack out and you know, look at loosening the lug nuts and all that, and then you see a Formula One mechanic
Right.
change a wheel, and then you see a regular eater try and do something like this, and you see someone like him. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
The speed level's just like boom,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
boom. You know.
To you when you've just finished a big old pile of chips, and then you know you pour out the next bowl, and there you are, back to square one again. There's another pile of starch.
It's them
for
chips
me.
I thought would do
I
that.
did
Yeah.
enjoy the toppings though. One of them had like a nacho style.
It's still
cheese.
Look at the
Not
size
halfway.
of the onion rings as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not halfway in, but onion rings are pretty easy, I
At
think.
least that kind of.
Not if you don't like onion.
Dry fries would have been. Ugh.
If he doesn't like mushrooms, he's fine with
This
them.
is what remains.
Full plate still.
Yeah.
Do it.
I've been going half an hour.
28 minutes.
He's probably more than halfway
At this
through his
point, I'm
food, though.
thinking Lindsay thinks I'm just gonna dust this in like 5 minutes, but I know that even with 30 minutes left, this is gonna be hard.
It's taking a lot of deep breaths.
Yeah.
I forgot about the second portion of burnt ends.
Even more burnt ends. There's burnt ends everywhere. Kept finding little pieces of beef. I'm not complaining though. The burnt ends are actually one of my favourite constituent parts. They were almost kind of sweet in an odd way, but very enjoyable. And actually, in the middle of all this starch, to get a little flavour was
He's
not a
going to do
bad
it,
thing.
isn't he? Come on, lad.
What's this about? Seriously?
What do you want? Can I have a Diet Coke and a few napkins, please? Thank you.
Oh, you've left the butter, mate.
Listen, I know there's some stickers. What about the butter?
Oh.
I checked on the butter. That's not included. You do not have to eat the butter as part of the challenge.
Who puts a straw in a can?
I'm getting desperate now.
Yeah, you could pretty safely assume that when the Diet Coke comes out, things are starting to look a bit bleak.
Come on,
Look
lad.
how
You
slow
can do
we're
it.
here. That's mad. I also
20
I
minutes
thought
to
I'd
go.
Kind of fast forward this part a little bit because it's not pretty to look at. I'm just kind of smashing characterless balls of stuff into my face. But I mean,
Where's it going?
Modus operandi most of the time anyway. Oh man, I remember the feeling looking at these crusty rolls thinking, oh, anything else? I would have taken mushrooms over these things because my jaw was just spent, but
That's what I was going to say the other day. Press pause.
Frankly, I'm just
I was going to say as well the other day, it must hurt your jaw, all that chewing.
Yeah.
You must get jaw ache.
Yeah.
I never really thought of that, to be fair.
Yeah. I never mentioned it. So I was going to say the other day, do you think he gets jaw ache? And then I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
Then he just mentioned it there, so.
Yeah.
And the rolls are going to cause even more sort of
Yeah.
carnage, aren't they?
Yeah.
just trying not to shit my pants. I'm concentrating on trying not to do that.
I've got your spare underwear.
That's not really.
Pretty spare underwear, that's good
I
that.
actually wanted poo in my pants.
He said it on the way down in the car, I don't know if you heard, that he'd not been to the toilet.
Yeah, he said that yesterday's thing hasn't come out with him
Yeah.
yet.
yeah, the spare
Yeah.
underwear was not really a comfort.
I can chipmunk 2 entire mini rolls of bread.
I have no idea what she's on about there. I think she's been watching way too many of Notorious Bob Shout's.
Oh, this is going to be tight, man. He's only got 15 minutes.
Get one of these down, even in like 2 or 3 bites. Anyway, I remember, about this point, I'm thinking. I mentioned Randy Santelli. I don't know if you watch any of his videos, but I mentioned him in the last video, and I remember at this point I'm thinking, wow, there's one thing I know that Randy can do better than any other like food challenge guy on the planet, and that's eat day after day after day. Still, really well. I mean, for me, if I ate the day before this, and it just absolutely writes me off. Especially the older I get, I was finding this really, really hard at this point.
Come on, mate.
Why?
Why? It's so nice.
That would not be
At this
easy.
point,
No.
I'm thinking, I
He's
wish this was a
exhausted.
team challenge, because even Mrs. Beard could have eaten these bread rolls quicker than I'm eating them right now. Second can of Diet Coke. This is real desperation.
Oh, that feels so much better.
I was gonna say he needs to get a burp out,
Yeah.
doesn't
Give
he?
yourself a wiggle. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, 10 minutes.
A little bit.
Okay, let's go.
Kirsch, proper like.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm not paying 45 quid.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think I would have done this without Lindsay there kind of in my corner, because...
Has he just given it away that he's finished it?
Yeah, it sounded that way, didn't it? I felt the
in
same.
this challenge, but she kept me going, so I've got to thank her for that.
Well, it's taken me 3 minutes to finish that bread roll.
Yeah, no, but now the bread roll's gone.
I'm just whinging, I'm sorry, but this was super
It's like
difficult.
dessert now, we come on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
this is some old-fashioned dramatic music, so I'm going to chime out. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll let you watch the dramatic conclusion in peace.
5
6
minutes,
minutes
sweet
to go.
corn.
Ooh, I don't know.
You're going to have to adjudicate on what
Does he have to eat the cob as well?
Cob, right?
No.
Let's sweet what?
The cob. Jeez. His tooth gonna come off. Now he's gonna have to pick them all up from the tray and everything.
I thought that's what he would have done.
Jesus Christ.
Look at the time, man.
I know.
You see why it's never been done.
Yeah.
I'm eating paper now, but whatever. I mean... Yeah? Oh my god.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Making me anxious there,
Yeah.
then.
Holy.
Stop the timer.
Oh, I'm a mess. Oh, I'm so sorry.
He's got food in his mouth.
Yeah. Just swallow it.
It's an honour. It's an honour.
Yeah, that's true actually,
Yeah.
that isn't it? So if someone comes in and be like, it's too big, no one's ever going to fit. Someone's finished it, so it's obviously.
You can do, you can
So
do it.
I reckon,
Yeah.
I reckon he might be happy that at least one person's done it.
I reckon
Yeah.
his mate Paul will nail that
Yeah.
in an hour. Do you know
His
his
mate
mate who
Paul?
did, the guy Paul who did the dual challenge with him?
Yeah, I
You know,
don't
Save
know.
the UK.
I
The
don't
one
know.
who's just mashing it up in his
Yeah,
fingers like
yeah.
that. I reckon he'd nail that.
Mushrooms.
Yeah. In an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
think
never
he-
know. You never know.
But that's a challenge, that, isn't it? That's a challenge. He impresses me every time I watch him. Whatever I watch of him there, he's just brilliant.
I've just clocked here though on the bottom. It says eating my entire daily diet as a fat kid, and that's obviously a picture of him when he was a kid.
You reckon?
Well, who's that picture in the back? Is it that not him?
I don't know.
What makes you think that's him?
I know.
I'm thinking he might have been a fat kid.
Yeah, possibly. But don't know if that's him or not.
No.
Nah.
Not sure, but could be.
Yeah.
Never know. But he's just very impressive, isn't he?
Yeah.
His eating skills. Don't know. I mean, I don't know how you come across it. You can eat fast like that. You know, and that kind of volume. You know, at what point do you
Nah,
say
I
that?
reckon that you can come across that pretty easy.
You do?
Yeah, just start eating.
The older you get, the less you're able to eat. So I think he's probably struggling a bit now as he's getting older.
Yeah. How old do you reckon he is?
Got to be in his 30s, right?
Yeah, 32.
34.
Yeah, I'd say 32, 34, yeah. Yeah, but he's brilliant. I
Yeah.
love watching him, mate.
Yeah.
He amazes me.
Yeah.
But we need to find some more people like this as well, because I
Yeah.
enjoy watching them all now. What have we got now? 3 that we watch.
Yeah, but there
3
is
or
somebody
4.
else. Somebody else has mentioned.
Yeah.
somebody
I'll start
else.
doing it if you want.
You can't even eat a bowl of Weetabix.
Yeah.
Here's my challenge. I'm going to have 4 Tic Tacs in an hour. Well, there's one.
I've got a piece of toast.
Shaking him down like that for a Tic Tac. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers.